Good afternoon. I'm not one to do live anything or to have anything to say in a public forum, but as a nurse of over 35 years, I am greatly concerned. I work in the healthcare field right here in the Washington, D.C. area, and I'm seeing a trend that I want to bring to the attention of my fellow Black Americans, Black Caribbean folks, Blacks of any kind or shape, wherever you come from, that I think you all need to be aware of. That is, for folks who are showing symptoms of COVID 19, our symptoms as Blacks are different. You don't have a cough, you don't have a temperature, yet our folks are dying at a higher rate than any other nationality or group. And that is because instead of a fever and a cough, what our folks are showing up with is what we in healthcare call malaise, or you just don't feel right. And on top of that, what happens is you start having either pain in an extremity or you just start feeling a little winded. Guess what? If this is happening to you, you need not to go lay down. The clock is ticking. This coronavirus brings on bleeding inside our bodies, whether it's in our extremities, in our hearts, or in our lungs, causing blood clots. And that's what's killing our Black feet, folks. Now, if you can't get to a doctor, then you need to get up and walk. You need to start taking deep breaths as much as possible. Use some of your old home remedies. You know how your granny used to give you the garlic and the lemon and the ginger? Make yourself a poultice of onions. Put it on your chest. But it's by time that we start doing something for ourselves. We are losing our Black males especially faster than the doctors and the lawyers can pick them up. And the reason for that is one of the symptoms that is very common among our Black men is pain in the muscles. And guys, no pun intended, most men, when they start to have a pain of any kind, wants to lay down. This is not the time to lay down. If you lay down, your lungs is filling with blood. And when that blood starts clotting, you can no longer pass oxygen to your bloodstream. So I'm no major doctor, but I've seen too many die in the last couple of weeks like this. And if you really start thinking, you go back as far as February, where we started finding people in their beds dead. And it really seems like it's that virus that was already in our community. So, Black folks, don't get stupid because they tell you you got your stimulus check and you're going out to go get your hair done or your nails done. Please protect yourselves, not just for you, but for your family. Let us be wise about what we're doing. We know we're always the group they're ready to do experiment on, or the group that they feel is dispensable. It's time we start taking care of ourselves. Please pass this information on to your friends and families. We need to do better. We need to take care of ourselves. We need to make sure that we're getting enough rest, eating properly, cover your nose and mouth. But more importantly, if you don't have to go out, stay home. I have too many nurses who work under me who are now out because they've been infected. Healthcare workers do not want to do this. And it's not fair to ask them to give their lives when you're not doing your part. Let's stop the craziness. Let's show them that we are no better or no worse than anybody else. Please pass the message on. Let's stop the coronavirus dead in its tracks. Let's cover each other with prayer, but let us be intelligent about what we need to do. Thank you for taking the time to listen.